what I want you to remind yourself of is that healing is not linear. It's not just going to go, whew. It's like this. It's a wobbly line. You're going to feel the lows even when you're getting to a better state. We are human. We are going to experience the fluctuations of emotions all the time. So it's time to drop the idea that you are backtracking when you have those low days. Little bit of a lipstick mark. That is not very aesthetic. Hello my lovelies, welcome to this video. Today my aim is to just comfort you. You might be going through a real low moment. You might be feeling really unsafe right now. You are in the perfect hands right now. Yesterday I had a real low moment. I was depressed and I haven't actually struggled with depression in a good few months, so it hit me like a ton of bricks. And instead of, getting into bed and trying to hide away from my problems, I wrote a lot of my thoughts down and I researched and I basically created this video. So this is from a real place of love, this video, and it's very personal and raw, and I really do think that you'll be able to relate and you'll feel comforted by some of the things that I say. I really hope to make you feel less alone and make you feel a little less heavy in this moment of depression. I want to alleviate some of the heaviness of this feeling. I've got a nice chamomile tea. I thought it fit the vibe of this video. It's nice and warm. Sometimes feeling the warmth of the cup is so healing and relaxing. Now, if you haven't watched my videos before, I've just started drinking lots of fluids during my videos because it keeps me energized and happy and it makes me feel really productive in my filming time. So if you want to drink with me and get hydrated, I encourage you to. It also will make you feel better. Water is life. I've just realised my new vibrator might be in shot right now, so let's address it whilst it's there. I've got a new vibrator. So I'm not here to fix you. I'm just here to comfort you. In this video, I'm not going to attempt to bring you out of your depression and snap you out of it, because I don't think anyone can really do that, and I don't think there's much strength in that, in just switching it off. I think there's strength in sitting through the pain and the low moments and learning from it and learning to be more empathetic and caring and self-loving. So yeah, let's get on with the video. I've got a really nice cozy setup in my room right now, so hopefully you're cozy too. Can we just take a moment to take a nice deep breath together as well? Nice long exhale. Exhaling is really, really good if you're feeling anxious, because if you have a longer exhale than inhale, it calms your body. And I think it alleviates anxiety. I know. I did a meditation course, so. I just want you to know that you're so safe with me right now, and as we go on with this video, I'm only here to look after you and to make you feel understood and held in this quite dark moment. I'm not making this video because I want tons of views, because I was looking at the comments and I saw that this is what people wanted me to talk about. I'm making this video because I needed this video yesterday, and sometimes you just need a friendly face, and I am hoping to be that friendly face to you. I'm Alessia, by the way, Alessia Silverberry, if you don't know who I am. In these moments where you feel super low, you are creating the capacity to also experience real highs, because without the lows, you don't experience the highs. How would you know what a high feels like if you haven't experienced a low? If you're constantly on a high, then it becomes normal and you don't appreciate it. I do think that I have become so much more appreciative of the simple things since I've gone through tough times, since I've started to experience depression. And I'm not trying to say depression isn't hard and that if I could get rid of it for all of you, I would, but I do think there is real strength and beauty in experiencing these really low moments. There is real gratitude that we can kind of cultivate out of experiencing the real lows. We can become this kind of positive beacon off the back of it. I know right now it might not feel like that, and all you want to do is escape it, and you might feel really trapped in this emotion too. That's how I felt yesterday. Just quickly want to say, this isn't forever. I promise you, you're going to get out of this and you're going to feel good again. And I'm going to talk more about that in a minute, but I just want you to know that, yeah, with the lows come the highs, and you're going to experience those highs. After dark comes light. Nature shows this every single day. It's funny how nature teaches us these like simple lessons that are so profound. I just do think that nature is ultimate knowledge, and that we should really look around us to learn. Don't worry, you're going to experience joy again. You're going to be with a friend, uncontrollably laughing. You're going to be sat at the dinner table with your family, with your mum cooking your favourite meal. You're going to be at an event where you feel so excited and thrilled and just alive in this world. You're going to experience these good things again. You're going to have an experience where you feel so at peace with yourself, where you feel so loved by yourself, so loved by other people. And I think sometimes our brain needs reminding of this, because when we're in these really low places, we tend to just think that this is continuous and this is forever and it's not going to break. But sometimes we just need to remind our brain, our subconscious, that we've experienced bad times, and after the bad times, because they have ended, we've experienced these amazing times. So what I want you to do now is I want you to put yourself in a memory, in a good memory. I want you to immerse yourself in that experience. Ideally sometime fairly recent, so it's just more vivid and you can really feel everything that you felt in that moment, so you can really put yourself in there. We're going to think about how we felt, the smells, the weather, the people we were with, the thoughts, the feelings. So just think of a memory now. It doesn't need to be something extreme and crazy high in adrenaline, and it can be something very simple like a walk in nature where you felt really at peace in yourself. So let's just take a deep breath and think. Maybe try hugging yourself. This isn't weird, this is just self-love. Hug yourself, kiss the back of your hand. Smile to yourself. You can care for yourself and look after yourself in these moments. You can mother yourself. You can be here for yourself. Please affirm to yourself that you can and you will feel good again. The sun will rise again. The world will be beautiful in your eyes again. Your lips will be smiling and aching from smiling so much and laughing so much again. So as I told you yesterday, I felt really, really low and depression really hit me. But I hadn't had that for a few months. So when it suddenly cropped up again, I was like, well, what did I do wrong? I'm backtracking. This is really, really scary. This is wrong. I shouldn't be feeling like this. I've been doing all the right things. I thought I was progressing. I thought I was out of that. I had a lot of thoughts like that were kind of self-punishing and telling myself off for being back in this kind of state again. But what I want you to remind yourself of is that healing is not linear. It's not just going to go, whew. It's like this. It's a wobbly line. You're going to feel the lows even when you're getting to a better state. We are human. We are going to experience the fluctuations of emotions all the time. So it's time to drop the idea that you are backtracking when you have those low days. Because if you are looking after yourself, and if you're self-reflecting and you're opening up to people and you're watching these kinds of videos to comfort yourself, you're progressing and you can be proud of yourself and you can say, I'm not backtracking, I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm connecting with other people who experience what I experience. That is growth, and that is helping me to become so much stronger in these really painful, dark moments. I am building the strength and the muscles to cope with this kind of stuff. So when it comes up next time, it's going to be a little less heavy and a little less painful because I have the tools and the mechanisms to get through this. I am powerful. Repeat that to yourself now with me. I am powerful. I love myself and I care for myself, and I'm going to do this with people like Alessia here to guide me and to be with me and just be my friend. Maybe not guide me. You can get through this. We can get through tough times if we just be caring and kind and empathetic with ourselves and others. We're strong. We're strong, we're strong, we're strong. Now, when you're feeling really, really low, it's a good time to look after your entire body, your entire self. I know with depression, it very much feels in the head, so you feel like I just need to change these thoughts and replace them with better ones, and it's all about the thoughts going on in my head. But the thoughts do affect the physical. Sometimes it makes you feel lethargic, like you want to lie in bed, like I had yesterday. So I just think pampering ourselves and looking after our entire body is a really effective way to move through the depression and to make it that little bit less heavy and a little bit more comfortable. So just, your standard things. Having a shower, being immersed in the fresh water, for me is such a lovely, humbling, comforting experience. Really, really being mindful when you're in the shower, every droplet you feel on your body. A fresh start is easier achieved when you feel physically fresh. So a shower is a great way to do that. Also eating fresh food, giving your body the food that it needs to feel really alive and vibrant and healthy. And that's different for everyone. For me, I experience lots of bloating, so I quite like to have anti-inflammatory foods, a lot of blueberries. When I give myself blueberries, I feel like I'm really looking after myself. I'm really mothering myself. I'm really saying, look, you're really important. Another thing that we can do to look after our entire body, so I know that this is quite obvious, like exercise, meditate, blah, 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 but I do think going out in nature is another really amazing thing. Moving your body, going outside, having a walk in nature to encourage more positive thoughts to go on in here because of all the beauty that you're seeing around you. Nature is so beautiful, and I just can't help but think we have got so much to learn from nature. As I said earlier at the start of the video, do you know what? Nature is slow, and this is what we need to learn from it. My depression was triggered yesterday because I felt so overwhelmed by things that I needed to do. And it's so easy to think, I've got all this I need to do it within this hour. But we're not wired to do that. No human is doing everything or multiple things at one time. You can only do one thing, one step at a time. So slow down, be careful. That is what nature does. We don't see a flower blossom within half an hour. It takes weeks, months, maybe even years. Some trees take years to grow as tall as they do. It takes time, but look how beautiful the end result is. Nature always reminds me, my mind, my thoughts, to slow down, to not rush. Nothing of a good standard, a high quality, is made in a rush. Nature shows us that. So let's just slow down. You don't have to do everything now. If you're feeling overwhelmed and you feel like you've got so much to do, and if it's just completely weighing on you, take that weight off and say, one thing at a time. There is no rush. Right now, I make myself a glass of water. Make yourself a glass of water. Right now, I open up my phone and I respond to that message from my friend. Right now. One step at a time. That is the only thing us humans can do. We cannot do multiple things. No one can freaking multitask. Okay, if you're still watching the video, I'm so glad that this is obviously doing something for you, and I just want us to take a moment together now to take some deep breaths. You're okay. You're here with me. I'm not going anywhere. We've got time together. Okay, let's say thank you. Thank you for the people that love and care for me. Thank you for the strength to get past difficult times. Thank you for all that I've overcome. Thank you for the things that comfort me. Even having my hand on my heart then just made me feel quite loved by myself and safe in myself. So I don't know if it might not work for everyone, but sometimes just touching yourself in a very kind of innocent way can be so lovely and comforting. Another thing that I want you to think about that is so comforting is you have got so much more love to give and to experience. You are going to go on holiday and you're going to meet people who you really connect with, and you're going to explore places with them. You have got so many more deep, meaningful conversations to have with people, with your partner, with your best friends, where you feel so understood and held and heard. You're going to get that warm, fuzzy feeling when you stay up late at night chatting with someone, when you feel so kind of connected to someone and so at one with someone. When someone looks into your eyes and you just know that they get it, that they get you, you're going to experience that again. You're going to experience new dishes again. You've got so many new exciting food combinations to experience. This makes me so happy. Apricot jam and coriander. You've got so many more books to read, so many more characters that you're going to connect to and that are going to live through tough experiences that you've lived through, and you're going to learn from them and you're going to relate to them, and it's going to feel so good. There is so much more to life that you are yet to experience, so many more beautiful things that are going to make your heart radiate love and positivity and warmth and joy. You have only experienced some of the love that you're guaranteed to experience. There is so much more coming your way. I love this channel so much because whenever I experience something tough, I tend to make it into a video. I'll write it all down and I'll journal, and then I'll research, and then I'll turn it into a kind of positive message, and I'll share it with you, and you'll get it, and you'll comment back, and you'll make me feel less alone, and you'll make me feel quite safe in this world, and you'll make me feel quite loved, and hopefully I'll make you feel loved. And it's this really beautiful thing that we've got, and I've got you, and I get you, and I get you right now, you watching this video. I know what it's like to feel depression. I know how heavy and painful that gloomy feeling is. I know how trapped you feel and how forever it feels. I know what that pit of sickness feels like. The heavy heart, the fearful thoughts rushing around your head. It's all so much, and it's scary, and it makes my voice quiver a bit just thinking about how heavy it is. But it's not forever. I promise you it's not forever. You're going to get out of it. And I don't know, I can't promise you it's going to be now, tomorrow, but you're going to get out of it, and you're going to feel good things again. And you're so strong. I know you're strong because you're not just sitting in this and further punishing yourself by being like, this is forever. You're not confirming your negative thoughts. You're looking for content to turn your mindset around and make you feel more hopeful. And I'm proud of you, and I have so much hope for you, and I know that good karma is coming your way. I know that you're a caring, kind person, and caring, kind people will attract good things. Good karma is a thing, I promise you. As long as you're being loving and kind to other people, that kindness will find its way back to you. I know in these moments it's so scary, and I had a good cry yesterday. Sometimes you just have to have a good cry into your partner's arms, into your friend's arms, into a family member's arms. If you don't have anyone, into the comments, you can release some of your emotions and talk to me. The good thing with this YouTube community that I've got going is we're all so kind. You guys are just so lovely. You share your thoughts and your stories and your advice with me and each other, and it moves me so much. So please do that in the comment section of this video. Please send all the kisses that you can and the heart emojis that you can, and be really kind with each other. I think if there's any video to start conversations in the comment section, it's this video, because we just need to support each other, and there is so much love, and that is what keeps me going, and I'm sure that's what keeps you going, just knowing that there's so much love and joy out there waiting for you. But right now, you are in the thick of depression and a low moment, but that's okay. It's okay. You can fill your time with things that make you feel safe and grounded, and it might not take you out of the depression, but it's just going to make it that little bit more bearable. But you'll get out of it, and you're safe. And I love you, and yeah, just sending so much love. And I feel a little bit emotional ending this video. I don't want to leave you. I don't know if you're worried about the video ending and then having to do something else whilst you're feeling depressed, because I know what that feels like too. When you find a video that makes you feel a bit comfortable and takes you away from your depression for a second, and then you're like, oh my gosh, it's about to end, what am I going to do next? Just right now, whilst I'm still here, try and think of something that comforts you. Maybe a shower, maybe reading, maybe a different YouTuber, you can watch some of my other videos too if you fancy that. What are you gonna do? Okay, well, I'm gonna go now. Please subscribe, please comment and share love with me and each other. I would really appreciate that.